This is Stephen Miller issuing a civics lesson at a White House press briefing, and this is flooding the zone. I'll explain what I mean after we play the remainder of the clip. Por favor, Zach.
Official in the entire government that is elected by the entire nation, right? Judges are appointed, members of Congress are elected at the district or state level, just one man. And the Constitution, Article 2, has a clause known as the vesting clause, and it says the executive power shall be vested in a president, singular. The whole will of democracy is imbued into the elected president. That president then appoints staff to then impose that democratic will onto the government. The threat to democracy, indeed the existential threat to democracy, is the unelected bureaucracy of lifetime tenured civil servants who believe they answer to no one, who believe they can do whatever they want without consequence, who believe they can set their own agenda no matter what Americans vote for. So Americans vote for radical FBI reform, and FBI agents say they don't want to change. Or Americans vote for radical reform on our energy policies, but EPA bureaucrats say they don't want to change. Or Americans vote to end DEI, racist DEI policies, and lawyers at the Department of Justice say they don't want to change. What President Trump is doing is he is removing federal bureaucrats who are defying democracy by failing to implement his lawful orders, which are the will of the whole American people. Thank you.
Okay, so this is what you call flooding the zone. There's a lot of people out there that don't know civics, and sometimes I get stuff wrong. I was frustrated with how many times I was watching Trump staffers go on to liberal networks, and I was like, screw them. Why are we wasting our time with them? And forgive me, I was wrong. They're not wasting their time. They're flooding the zone, and they're educating people that don't understand basic civics, including many of the people that are sitting in that White House press office. Do you realize how many quote unquote journalists are hearing that about the Constitution for the first time? Even many lawyers that graduate law school nowadays, everything you talk to a lawyer, well, there's precedent for it, this SCOTUS case and this SCOTUS case, and I get that, but I'm like, okay, I know this case set precedent and stuff like that, but the Constitution says this. Is it possible they're wrong? You know what I'm saying? It's as if people don't understand that people are flawed, that people do have beliefs, that people do have biases, no matter who they are. But some of these people are learning for the first time. And so wherever the Trump administration goes, they're flooding the zone and they're teaching people about civics.